Howdy, howdy. Let's see. Well, all right. Hi, everybody. So, you got a new RTA in the mail. You're like, cool. Now I need to build it, right? So, why isn't my little invite people thing coming up? Good morning, Michael. So, I decided to go with a stainless steel, mostly because a customer got one and the flat tube was broken, so I took one out of here and decided to keep this one because I don't have any spares. What's up, Darren, Mike, and Britt? All right. So we've had this in stock. I think we have one black left maybe, and then plenty of stainless steel. So I thought I would get a stainless steel. Start with that. So normally when you get it, it comes with the straight tube, straight glass. So it's very simple to take apart. There's your deck, postless deck. Got a big airflow in the middle like the Fatality, except they send you these accessories. And it's the the twist and pull out top rail, just like the Fatality. And then that's your tank section, basically. So you get your authenticity card. That's great. Get a little sticker. And you get a user manual. I've never looked at one of these. Remove the white silicone. Remove the deck. Pull the lock tab. Okay, etc. Blah, blah. Oh, it's not bad. Good basic instructions. So, you're going to build an RTA. Now you need to ask yourself a few questions. What do I want to use it on? Mech? A regulated. What type of regulated? Now, this deck definitely looks big enough to fit probably some 6-wrap series coils if you wanted to do series, I think. And you could probably just leave the insert off that airflow so you have more airflow for a series build. Now let's take a look at these little mesh airflow doohickeys. Once I cracked it open, it's mine. Let's see here. Ooh, let's get a build map. Hang on. Oh, Vaping Delights build mat. I don't have any more. People that made them aren't making them now. It's my last one. Let me move this keyboard out of the way. Give me a little more room. And I don't really need my mouse for anything. So let's move that out of the way. So, I got this little mod in a trade with Dwayne Coffee. No, I'm not selling you my only vape mat. It's an SX Mini T-Class. Thought it would look good with the stainless steel. So this is a dual 18650. So, which is great, you know. for, you know, anything from, you know, 50 watts to 100 watts, I'd say. If you're going to go more than 100 watts, like 120, 140, 150 for series, then you probably want to use a lipo, you know, a DNA lipo. So you could do series coils, and let me show you some series coils you could use. I've got this type from JB, and I've also got a similar set by Glenn with wrap coils. So you see how, that's great. Yeah. Oh man, where's my little coil tool? Am I going to have to do this without a coil tool? Hang on, I got another one. So you could definitely, I think, put series coils on this. As you can see, these are 6 bangers. Get your positive on one side, your negative on the other. What you can do when you have an RTA is you can go, okay, well, what's going to fit? You know, and you go like this. And say, yeah, those would definitely fit. So you could put 6 bangers on there. Now I'm thinking, should I? Should I? How would stainless steel look on the black? You know what? I think I will. I was debating whether to install 6 bangers. You could do Fralians, which are good about 85 to 95 watts. These are Twisted Timmy coils. These are 0.18 for you 75 to 85 range, or you could go a little lower. Or this is something new I just got in stock too. I had these made just for us. We're the only people that have them. These are B2B. Let me see. That thing sucks. Mirrored 3.5 millimeter JB coils. See how they're a little bigger? Right there. That's your 3. So look, they go all the way up here to your 3.5. Those are I've got B2B in both 3.5 and the mirrored Pro Constant 3.5. And they are N90 and they're mirrored. So they're going to ohm out a little bit higher, but not much. So these would still be good on a mech alien where people don't like it, you know, super hot. All right, let's see here. Oh, flatheads, okay. Let's see here. Empty out the accessory pack. So they give you, I guess this is like a tank removal tool. And it looks like they give you 1. Good God, how many do you need? There's too many choices. Good Lord. So, good look at that. You got 4 different airflow options. So, you know what? Since I'm doing series, since I changed my mind, I'm going to use the biggest one. And you just slide it in, I guess. It's probably a certain way. Oh, I see. There you go the other way. Let's see here. It's got, I need bigger glasses. So it's got like a little ridge right here. That must be where it ends. Okay. Good Lord. I hope I'm doing this right. I don't think I am. Okay, this is seems Seems to be a lot of effort to just put an airflow insert in. Okay, so that goes down. There we go. Alright. Alright, it's in there now. Good Lord, that was a lot of work. Yeah, I was getting ready to break out the fucking directions. I'm like, what the fuck? So, it looks like it's got like a little, can't really hardly see it. There's a little ridgy line on one side, like a little tension. So that goes on the bottom. And you slide it. Oh, I see. It slides all the way up there. Okay. And then it clips into, wish I had a better camera. So it clips into this slot right here, and that's what locks it in place. So I hope that one's good, because I don't feel like changing that again. All right. It's one of my favorite little tools. Picked it up at Ace Hardware. And I'm going to probably guess that this is probably about let's take our coily tool. Let's say 6. Goes in about that far. I want it about there, so I want about, when you first do this the first time, it's a little bit of a guessing game unless you YouTube it. I'm going to start with 6. It's got to be at least 6. And then work my way down. Yeah, what makes this nice is getting them even. So you can start kind of high, like 6.5 or 7, and then work your way down. So that was 6, and I think I like that about right. Yep, you could probably do 6.5 even. So that was 6. And we do have these in stock. Got a couple left. Tractor Supply, really? I like Tractor Supply. I go there a lot. Now let me put the rest of these gadgets up before they get lost. Make sure you, when you're doing this, you put up your extra airflows. Gotta hope I don't have to change that thing. Hope I like it. Where it is. So, postless deck. All right. How do you know what's positive, what's negative? Okay. So, what you want to do is you want to look for the insulators. Okay. So, see the two on top there? They're insulators. That usually means that's positive. That usually means the other one's negative. So, don't do this. So, let's throw these 6 bangers in here. And these are 3.5 millimeter, which I think is probably what you want in this deck. You could do 3, I'm sure, and it would be fine. I don't hold them with the coily tool. What I usually do is I kind of put the screws in, but I don't tighten them like down all the way. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I could put one right here. Just happens to be the one I grabbed today. Let me put on my other one. This is the one I call the mall security Vaping Delights hat. Here, watch this. Alright, we're ready. Go walk up to the Shoney's buffet and tell people, it's a one-trip salad bar, motherfucker. All right. I'll tell you what, this is an easy deck to install on. I will say that. That's for sure. I mean, I got these in a matter of minutes. Tighten them down. I'm going to make sure these are like right over the airflow. And then just a little bit of tweaking to straighten them up. So I'm going to keep these kind of close together so that the airflow has to come right up under them. Alright, so now we got that done. Let's see how this SX Money does. I don't use these types very often, but that turned off on me, okay. It was just on a minute ago. Oh, dang, okay. I want to turn the wattage down to, let's do 30. And you're just gonna pulse it. Oh, look at that, it lights up. That's cute. So little 1 to 2 second pulses until you start getting it kind of warm. Boy, that's about to blind me. You don't have to strum these things to death either. What I like to do is just kind of pulse them, pinch, pulse, pinch. Just a quick burst. This is only 30 watts. And I might take my flip side, real light. Almost there. Series coils take just a little bit longer. Now we're getting there.
What an awesome party. The best wedding I've ever been to. I got 6 numbers. One more would have been a complete telephone number. This was epic. My Kleenex shoes were a huge conversation piece. But man, my dogs are barking.
So, that's only 30 watts. I hope it's only 30 watts. That's your 6-banger JB coils. I think that's good. Let's see what resistance we're at. I haven't even used this menu yet. I don't even know where it's at. You know what? I'm going to take this off, put it on my DNA. I just want to check the resistance. Matter of fact, let's use this on the boxer. The stainless steel with that black tip might look good. Yeah, 0.27. Gee whiz. Hang on a minute. Crap, I got boost on. Got hot spots. Takes a little more patience with series coils, especially these little 6-bangers. But you want to make sure you have all the hot spots out before you fire it up completely. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's let that cool. Since we're going on here, let's get the black tip out. Came with a black tip. These are 6-bangers. So basically they're 3.5 millimeter, 6 wrap, 0.28. So they're designed to fit, you know, like in kind of a smaller deck. I think you could easily fit though 7 and 8 wraps on that deck if you wanted to. You could definitely, now I don't know how the airflow is yet. We're gonna have to take it outside and find out though. Wife's taking a nap upstairs. Let's take out this clear tip while that's cooling. Hey Andrew, I saw you pop in there. Oh yeah. I got tired of that. I like that for background music noise. So usually it's TV Land or something like that. Alright, yeah, let's put the black tip since we're going to have this on the black boxer. I think that'll look good. Alright, that's pretty good. So, juice port looks pretty simple. Looks very similar to the Trilogy or the Fatality. It's got a little pocket in each corner. So probably what I'm going to do is probably taper the ends just a little. Let's get some puff wick out. Ooh, look at that. I've already got a strand. So, let me show you something. I meant to show people this the other day. Alright. Whether it's cotton bacon or it's puff wick, they usually come in something like this, right? You know, that's like one clump. Well, what you do is you take this and you pull it in half. It's actually kind of made to pull directly in half, okay? Then you take that one and you do it again. And you can literally you can wick 1, 2, 3, 4 RDAs with those two. So what I have is just one of those, and I'm going to cut it in half and then wick it. So it's the same thing with cotton bacon prime. Alright, and usually it fits 3.5 as well. Yeah. It's either that or music, and I didn't feel like dealing with the whole Facebook copyright thing. So that fit in there perfectly. So you want it to fit snug, but not too tight. And you also definitely don't want it loose. If you're pulling it and it just pulls right through, then you need to redo it. Because if not, what you're going to have are coils that get hot without the juice and cotton pressing up against them. And cotton will swell, so you have a little bit of play with there. So that's about what you end up with, about like that. And I'm just going to make them both even first. And then let's take a look at these juice ports. So I want to cut it where it's goes under that lip, but I don't want it touching the bottom. I don't want it sitting, you know, on the bottom of the juice well. Otherwise, you're not gonna get the wicking up that you want. So, where are my metal tweezers? Anybody see my metal tweezers? See my metal tweezers. Alright, well I guess we'll just have to use these. So I'm just going to thin this out. Give the underside a little love. And you don't have to rake it to death. This looks like it has pretty good sized juice ports. Looks a lot like the Fatality. And basically you fluff it out like that a little bit. I like the fluff. If you don't want to fluff, don't fluff. But I would rather have good wicking than dry hits. And if I have to clean up a little juice at first, that's okay with me. And that's just me. So now we're looking at, yeah, so that's about right. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my fan, which is basically this, and I'm gonna cut the corners. I'm gonna cut all 4 corners. So that then it looks like that. Now, sometimes I will put the juice on it at this point. I think I will. I've been doing that more lately, rather than stuffing it dry. Hang on. Let's pick a juice. Let's see. Oh, all my juice is upstairs. Let's see what we've got over here. Pancake House, Nova Bar, no, 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 maybe, no, Let's try something new. I have not tried. I've tried that one. I have not tried Huckleberry Milkshake. Get the fluff off. This smells pretty good. The filth. And you can get this in 120 now. Oh, I haven't decided if I'm going to open that yet. Paid $125 for that thing. So let's crank up these series coils a little bit. 0.27. Now my fluff is wicked. I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your huckleberry, Sarah. You need a huckleberry? I will be your huckleberry. Alright, so let's put our cotton in where it goes and see how it looks. So what you'll notice is that this part where I put it in is pretty taut, but then inside of the juice well, if you can look closely, you'll see that it's not stuffed, like hitting the bottom. And if it seems a little long, length is probably, I think, more important than anything. Oops. It tastes pretty, I don't know. Let's see how it vapes. That's only 107 watts. So that should be about right. And that's just me being messy. Let me clean this up. I know you like it juicy, Sarah. I like to make sure everything's clean. I'm gonna put the cap back on. So that's you can see some space inside of that juice well, which is what I want. I don't want that opening just full of cotton. That should be about right. And then this has, yeah, this has a really smooth juice flow control. Look at that. So I'm gonna close it off. And Sarah says she'd be my huckleberry. Boy, it holds a lot of juice. My arm's getting tired. Alright. So that is the filth. It's kind of like, you know, filth meaning it's really good. Like yum yum. And let's put it with our black tip on top this way to close. Which is always kind of annoying because now I'm going to open up my juice flow control, which is fine. Nice thing is you can, so that's fully open. So you can see the bubbles starting. I don't see any leaking. Get your airflow control, that's wide open. Let's take it outside. Let's take it outside. So that's what it looks like on the box there, stainless steel. Let's go outside and give it a good test. So that was Puffwick Cotton, JB 6 bangers. I did 6 on the curly tool. And I used the airflow insert, which had, I thought, the most airflow because I wanted to use series coils. I guess if you wanted to do like a single mech build, then you could, God, keep it, God, I'm gonna lose them already. I heard one just fall on the floor. I'm gonna have to put those things in a bag. I heard one hit the floor. Well, that's the only thing about QP Designs. Getting spares is a pain in the ass too. Alright. That's a great RTA right there as well. Aroma Miser, and of course the Trilogy. I haven't built this one in a while, but there's the Fatality M25. Boy, they are very similar. I think I lost one of my airflow inserts. And let me put some of these coils back, put my desk back, go outside, we'll vape a little. Got my Dead Man's Hands coffee. We got Huckleberry, that's what we're vaping. Alright, let's go see how this thing vapes. Come with me. I don't know if I want to keep this beard or not. Boy, it's sunny out here too. Good Lord. Let's take this up to the porch. I've got 115 watts, 0.27, 6 bangers by JB Coils. What's up, Rusty? Rusty, my trusty dog. He's out here keeping guard duty. Oh, a little crooked. Oh man, boy, it's a nice sunny day. It's a little chilly. It's a Huckleberry milkshake. Let's see, I haven't had any leaking yet. And I've got it wide open. Oh, there's bubbles. That's what you want to see right there. Oh, he just thinks he's always on guard duty. That's actually a lot of airflow. I'm gonna cut it back a little. Let's crank it up a little. 125. It seems to be keeping up. I kind of like that on there. I don't usually do stainless steel, but I think it looks good on the boxer. Hammer toe. Who's Hammer toe? Sounds like a code name I should know. While I've got no dry hits, it's got plenty of airflow. I mean, you can open this thing up. I think you could even put 7 and 8 wrap coils on this if you wanted. I'll tell you one thing that's interesting is you see these little ridges going up. The bubbles go right up those little ridges. Almost like it makes it wick better. Oh, his name's Hammer Toe. Okay. So I've never had an actual Huckleberry milkshake, but I guess if I did, this is what it would taste like. If you like Huckleberry, you're gonna like this. I'm on the fence. Boy, she's bubbling though. I don't have any liquid at all coming through the airflow. Oh, gotcha. Shit, I forgot my coffee. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Look at the mod for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Boy, it's bright out here. Let me back this up a little. I got nothing to do. What is it? Today Saturday or Sunday? Today's Sunday. So, oh, by the way, if you like a really good coffee, you got to try this Dead Man's Hands coffee. I don't resell it, but you can get it on his website. So I'm going to leave that wide open all day and see if it leaks. So I've got 6 banger JB coils in here, 0.27 at 125 watts. And shouts out to you, Frank. Welcome to the Prospects. I like it. It's good. It's good. If you're wanting something different, like a different berry creamy flavor, that's a good change up. My favorite, I think, for dripping too is the berry chug. I'm about to put on my freaking glasses. Yeah, I got a lot of. You could definitely put this on a mech and use the more restricted. Actually, you don't have to do restricted. You just leave it open like I did. You could put like some .08s in here. I think you'd have no problem. I would get the 3.5 millimeter though, because there's a lot of room on that deck. Probably give you better flavor. So let's see how this does just by flipping it over. Let's see how I'll show you my build for those who just joined. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so I need to tighten up my tank better because it's wanting to take the whole thing apart. I just want the deck off. So I need to tighten the chimney up. Son of a bitch. Well, this is not a good one for taking apart. Wow, it's got juice in it. Hang on a minute, I gotta get a paper towel. You know, I just made a mess trying to take it apart. It's my fault, not the RTA. Boy, I've really made a mess of this thing. So I was trying to take the deck off, show it to you. You just have to go back and watch it. So, the juice flow control works really well. Just as a test though, what I'm gonna do after we're done is I'm gonna leave this juice flow open all the way and see if it does any leaking. I haven't seen any leaking other than the mess I just made by myself. And it has good flavor. It has great airflow. I thought people said it was a little restricted, but I don't get that at all. Plenty of airflow, good wicking, nothing to complain about. It's another high quality QP Designs RTA. The other one I like that seemed to get overlooked is I really like this Juggernaut V2. Chris Baker just got one to go on his, he just got a catalyst murdered out with a flat black. Yeah, I think so. I think I like it probably better. I bet it's easier to wick. The other nice thing is the juice flow control on this works way better than the Fatality. The Fatality sort of has one, but it doesn't really work that well. But this one you can definitely close it off. And when you want to close it off is basically if you're going to have it sitting, you know, on a shelf for extended period, like not just a day, Then close the juice flow control. But yeah, man, it bubbles every time. That one's got bigger airflow. This is a juggernaut. Now that's a little more restricted. Now I got 0.19 Coil Clout Alien V3s in here. And this is the Just Sweets juice in here. Oh my God. I've never liked banana, but for some reason this one I'm addicted to. Hang on a sec, I'll show you the bottle. So it's just called Just Sweets, and it's basically a fried banana split, I guess. But boy, it tastes good. I take this on my dog walk every day. And this one is also very easy to wick. I mean, you could wick this thing blindfolded. It's very simple. Let's see if it'll let me show you the deck. What's up, Tyler? Come on. There we go. Edis Max is a nice little dude. I love you long time too. Oh, this one's doing the same thing. I gotta tighten my chimneys. If you tighten the chimney to the upper part, then you can take the deck off. But I haven't done that. So these are the same size basically. The Juggernaut's just a little bit shorter. Definitely a lot shorter actually. I'll tell you what, I've had this wick and build on this Juggernaut, and I've been literally using it for 3 weeks straight. So if you're looking for more of a straight, a little bit restricted, I don't even know if I'd call it restricted. It's such a subjective. The Jug V1 or the Jug V2? The Jug V2. I do. I think the reason it probably didn't get as much attention is because it's top airflow, and most top airflows, there are issues. I've had 0 issues with this. So, I'll tell you what, this is great for series coils in here. Alright, let's do one more quick hit. This is, I got a few of these left. I got copper Altum, brass Delrin, and copper Delrin left. That's all that's left. Rusty. He's on guard duty, I told you. Series. Now, if you wanted to, you could just leave the insert off and go straight airflow. Good flavor. Good flavor. I don't know if I'm a fan of the huckleberry or not. You might like it. Try it out. But I can definitely recommend Berry Chug all day long. And if you like a little bit of banana flavor, even if you don't, because I never like banana, this is a fried banana split. Man, I vape it all the time. Alright. Well, that's the Violator. You have been violated. Very unique. I like these little ridges. The bubbles go right up them. Alright. Well, that's the show for today. The Violator. A couple other little tidbits. Everybody have a great Sunday. We have a waffle going on for the Hydra Jumas. Man, they look even nicer in person than they do in the pictures, to be honest. Y'all should get on that. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Have a great rest of your Sunday. These aren't out of your budget. This is a $40 mod, $60 RTA, $100 there. This one is a little more expensive. It's a QP design, comes from Canada. What do you want? Revo, yeah, that's, you're on a budget. We do have Sezzle though, so you can make payments. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Good to see you, Jim.